So Claire, I'm sure I speak for the both of us when I say we're not shy of busting a move.
When you're at groove, you gotta do what you gotta do. The dance music scene has produced DJs as famous as mini singers, able to sell out entire stadiums. Not a world you'd associate with a mother approaching retirement age.
But as you'll see, Joy Steffens no longer plays by conventional norms.
That's right, my babies! Live and direct from Dance Music HQ here in Johannesburg City. It's the Roger Good Show. How you doing? What a privilege to welcome onto the show the one and only, now legendary, I would say, mama of South Africa's clubland in the house, Mama Bear, Joy Steffens. Honey Bunny, how you doing?
Roger, I love you for that intro. That is beautiful. Thank you so much for having me and hosting me tonight.
Joy Steffens hasn't always lived life in the spotlight. She comes from a small town where she worked 9 to 5 while raising her children. Then her son Dylan was diagnosed with cancer.
We went to the specialist. I just heard him say, "Oh my God, Joy." And then he said, "You know, we need to get Dylan to a hospital." And then I just burst into tears.
Dylan's cancer was aggressive and he was only given a year to live. What was the hardest part about watching his health deteriorate?
Driving him to hospice and having his liver drained because he was in so much pain, and then he wouldn't stay over at hospice. He wanted to be at home.
All Dylan ever wanted was to become a DJ. In his final days, he started studying music.
He had dreams, and one of my friends gave him a beautiful course at Boston College to do music.
But Dylan died before finishing the course, his dream of being a DJ unfulfilled. Joy was devastated, but chose to honor Dylan's life by finishing what he couldn't. She enrolled at DJ school.
When I put my headphones on my ears, it takes away the pain. It's a bit soft now, but when you'd hear that drop come, then you take this down slowly, and words are very important as well. You know, I love to tell a story when I do a DJ set. So you see, just quietly, it's just...
Joy! It's literally moving my spirit. I'm enjoying it so much.
Music's your healer, hey?
Yeah.
But it's more than just her healer. Through radio stations like 5FM playing her mixes and supporting her career, Joy's music has earned her celebrity status in dance music circles.
There's a lot of people that are listening that are going to hear the story for the first time. Do you feel like you're living a dream that he probably would have played out in his life, or he might be in the realm that he is, whatever you might believe,
yes,
vicariously living through you?
It's crazy, but it is just like that, and I think he's watching me all the time.
But what started as a way to honor her son has become Joy's second chance at life. At a time most are considering retirement, what's known as life's third act, she's embracing a new path.
Tell me, is it weird starting a new career at this stage in your life?
Well, it was very different for me to do this because obviously, you know, being a 62-year-old female, and then when people see your grey hair, they're like, oh my gosh, why, how,
Yeah.
where do you come from?
On average, we're living around 34 years longer than our great-grandparents. Yet we're still living by their old analogy of aging being an arch where you grow, peak, decline, then die. But as specialists around the world study the third act of life, many are in fact finding that maybe our last chapter isn't just about retiring and finding a quiet place to live out our last days.
British writer and life coach Judy Reith is an expert on life's third act.
So delighted to be part of that and to be alive at this point in history when, you know, for the first time, really, we've got more opportunities in better health than we've ever had.
For her book, The Art of Growing Older, Judy interviewed hundreds of people in their 50s, 60s and 70s who instead of planning for the end of their lives, were starting a new adventure.
Everything is changing, like your waistline, your eyesight, your memory's not so good. So you're very aware that physically things aren't functioning as they were, but it depends in the end what you choose to focus on, because what you focus on is what's going to flourish. There are some amazing examples that we filled our book with case studies, interviewing people who are doing incredible things in their Act 3. You know, the lawyer who retrained as a midwife, the couple who were approaching retirement and decided out of the goodness of their hearts to adopt 3 small children.
While into her third act, Joy, aka DJ Mammabearsteffs, doesn't let her age define how she lives her life. In October this year, she took to the stage and played the opening set of one of our biggest dance festivals, H2O.
I have got a new zest for life. So I have to remind myself I'm 62.
Young people love you.
They all come to me and they call me their spirit animal.
I'm already to the lights and I just want to come and listen a little bit. Oh, you look amazing. Thank you. I had such a good set. I loved it, guys. Oh my gosh.
H2O, how you guys doing? Are you guys good?
Abby Nurok is one of the country's top DJs. She's played all over the world with her vinyl-only sets.
She doesn't care about anyone's perception. It's all about confidence and happiness. I think she's an inspiration to old, young. She's just like the standard for letting people do exactly what they want to do. You can't not love Joy.
One of the things we did was we looked at what people say on their deathbeds, and the key thing was I wish I'd paid attention to what I really wanted to do in life rather than following everybody else's shoulds and oughts.
Some of us are in too much of that, you know, work, come home, cook supper, read a book, watch TV, go to sleep. And I think it's very important that people my age think outside the box, just like doing something that takes you out of that comfort zone.
Joy, are you scared of aging?
No. I can feel it in my body that I'm not young anymore, but Dylan's loss ignited it for me to carry it on.
Nobody gets out of here alive, but I would really challenge you to think about what your own life wants to look like before it's too late. Be brave, ask yourself some big stretching questions about what you want your life to look like in Act 3 and what you're going to need to get there.
If I had imagined my life at 60, I would never have imagined my journey as it is now.
Thanks for watching. Why not drop us a comment below? We love reading your opinions. Remember, you can now access Carte Blanche stories anytime, anywhere, even offline. Carte Blanche, the podcast, is now available on all major podcast platforms, so be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button and be part of our growing online family.